Hello, this is CrazyMan7777 here, and I am playing the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta. I did promise this yesterday, kind of got a little bit caught up in New Year's stuff, but here we are. So this is the main menu. I will show you guys all the armors that are available to me at the moment, and a little bit about how you can do this. So this is basically for people who only have an Xbox 360 or like a PS3 or a PS4 or whatever, and they can't play the beta. They want to know, what's with the beta, what do we have here, how's the gameplay, all that good stuff. So firstly, you will notice that there's a weird background with a bunch of guys standing around, and then there's like a bunch of officer guys with really bad haircuts. They're like pointing at each other and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's a little bit weird. 343, can we please get rid of this? Please? Anyway, press start. You will find yourself in something familiar. You can see your Spartan. It's a little bit laggy to start. Obviously, I have a little bit of a weird combination of armor going on here, but I'm a little bit sick of the last one that I had. There really isn't any good armor in this game, and also you guys will probably be disappointed by the fact that the only things that you can change are your colors, your helmet, your body armor, and your visor. You can't do all the customizations that were available in Halo 4. I don't know if this is what the customization will look like in Halo 5. I dearly hope not, because this is pretty crap. And we've got a couple armors here: Nightfall, Recon, Air Assault. These three on the bottom here are the ones that you start out with. You start out with Recruit, which for some reason has that shoulder and then that shoulder. I'm not quite sure why they're different. It looks horrible. Then we have Mark 6 Scarred, and then we have Mark 6. Same thing with the helmets. You have Recruit, Mark 6 Scarred, Mark 6, and then the rest of the helmets are all ones that are either unlocked or I unlocked by watching Halo Nightfall. And honestly, this is pretty horrible. I mean, look at this. Basically, there's only a few there's a few good armor combinations, but not really very many. Colors are basically something that you're not going to see at all in this game because of what happens when you get through a game and then exit it. Basically, your Spartan goes all, when you press start, your Spartan goes all blurry and pink. And if it is focused, it's still pink, so everything looks like shit. It's just horrible. And exactly like Halo 4, the colors, it doesn't tell you what the colors are, and it doesn't tell you, and also the colors are completely different from what they look like on the palette, which is really annoying. You can change your service tag, and there's male and female Spartans, which there really isn't much of a difference in this game, like Halo 4. Basically, it's just a bunch of crappy Halo 4 armor, and there's not really much exciting in armor if you're looking for that. So, what we can do here is that we can see the message of the day. That's kind of cool. I like how you can press that and see it. You can do the long way to getting to the Spartan Hub. You have Halo Channel, and you have the multiplayer beta. All we've got right now is Slayer. You can play with a bunch of other people. Right now I can't because no one's online. And we'll just get into a game. I'll show you some gameplay and get right to it. Oh yeah, something that you might want to note about the beta is that half the time it completely fucks up and it says there's a problem with the game even though there isn't. And it also the loading screens in this game are ridiculously long, as well as the oh god. Basically half the time you have to restart your Halo 5 beta, or because everything freezes, or it gives you a notification that doesn't make any sense, or it says that the servers are down even though they aren't, and all this weird shit that happens all the time. I have literally had to cut out about 40 minutes of loading screens and not finding people in matchmaking at this point. It's amazing. And it always manages to find not it always manages to not find the last person, which is great, you know. Just what I wanted. Not seeing this. One thing that is pretty great about the beta is that you can actually join other people, unlike the Master Chief Collection. At least for me, that is a huge issue for me. I can't join other people in the Master Chief Collection as of now. But in the Master Chief Collection, there is a lot more to do than just Slayer, which is great. Anyway, you will also notice that there are people talking. People can talk to you in the Halo 5 beta. Most of the time, once you get into the game and they're on your team, you can't hear them anymore for some odd reason, but it works most of the time. It works, which is better than than Master Chief Collection, which is it works none of the time in that game. So there we are. I will just skip straight to the actual gameplay now that I have been done complaining.
Slayer.
Alright,
power weapons
here we are,
the enemy team.
an actual game. Took me a while, but here we are. Now, if the other team was smart, they would go up here like I am, and just grab the sword. But apparently they aren't, so I have the advantage.
Lost the lead.
Keep cutting them down.
Lost the lead.
Fire.
Damn it. Well, we have someone actually using gun low. That's good. That's good. Alright, so I will take you guys through all the different things that you can do better using these beta that are different from most Halo games. Other than getting killed a lot of times because I'm trying to talk and play the game at the same time, which is almost impossible for this game. Anyway, here's what we have. First, the thing that 343 it's kind of like, it's basically a faster way of zooming in. That makes it more interesting, I guess. That's pretty much it. They've also added scoping ability to the assault rifle, which a lot of people argue kind of ruins the game, and I will say that it probably does. It makes it so that the assault rifle is extremely overpowered, and it probably is the only weapon. The beginning weapons that you start out with are probably the only weapons you'll ever use. Which is not a bad thing if you think about it. I mean, really, it makes it so that the game is a little bit more balanced. But I still think that there's better ways to balance the game than that. Alright, next you will see, you just noticed that there's a little bar on my screen that goes down. When I get shot, the bar goes up, and then oh my god. There's a little bar that is my shields. There are two bars. One of them is health and one of them is shields. And when you get shot, there's a little bar up at the top of the screen that goes down. And it shows the progress of your shields going back up. And also, I managed to not get my shield back up that whole time. So then, what we have is that we also have Sprint. Sprint is turn, and honestly, I don't know what I think about it because you can't shoot while you sprint. That's kind of an issue with the game, is that you can't shoot while moving, really. It's kind of a large issue. A lot of people have picked that hole a lot of times in this beta, and I feel like it's gonna be, like other people if this game can't come up with a good campaign or damn it. Another thing that you will notice is that the grenades are extremely overpowered in this game, as well as the SMG. One of the grenades can take out more than an average in a Halo game, more than an average Halo game. They will completely destroy your shields and half of your health, which is not preferable. So in a Halo game, I'll have to say it's kind of annoying, especially since you start out with those grenades. The next thing that you will notice is that you can slide by crouching while sprinting. Just like that. Then you are also able to jump in the air or stop in the middle of the air and go like this. So your thruster pack will actually make it easier for you to it does kind of stop the fast-paced action gameplay a little bit, and it's a little bit annoying, but it's kind of interesting. I also realized that the game may be a little bit loud, and it's going to be a little bit hard to hear me, so I'll turn down the game a little bit. Alright, so... Honestly, I think I'm actually playing against a really good team right now, because I can't really seem to be able to do anything. Oh god, I'm the first. Okay, whenever I'm the first on a scoreboard, that usually means we're losing. Either that or I'm doing really well, which is not a likely event. I mean not a likely event, not an unlikely event. It's not what I want to say. Alright. So, what else? We have the ground pound. Oh. Okay, it's a little bit hard to show off these features when the game isn't allowing me to even do anything.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Alright, here's what we got. Shoulder charge. Just like in Destiny, you are able to shoulder charge. It really does absolutely nothing, and there's almost absolutely no chance of you getting a kill with it, so don't use it. Same thing with the ground pound. The ground pound is a little bit overly useless. It may kill someone with no shields, but that's not really something you want to bet on, ever. Another feature that is interesting is that while you are sprinting, you are unable to recharge your shields or shoot, which is an interesting feature in this game. 343 thinks that this is going to improve the game a lot. I think it's going to make the game whatever. I think that there's a lot of features in this game. There's a lot of overused features in this game that don't actually function well, and there's a lot of overhyped features that also don't function well.
Game over. Defeat.
Alright, so this has been a showcase of all the different things that you'll see in the Halo 5 and Halo 5's multiplayer as of now, and in the beta if you ever manage to get yourself the beta. I will see you guys next time.